Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and this is Emmylou Arts. Today I am going to show you how to customize your planner. This whole idea was born from a conversation I had with a lady that I work with that has 5 kids, and she was like, I love the way that you plan, but I wish I could memory keep, but there's not enough room in my planner. We have so many activities, and I mean with 5 children, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine.
My brain is liquefying at the thought.
So I was thinking, how could we create more space in a planner that you might not have before, but that can travel with you? Because sometimes we want to keep track of a lot of things, but we don't need that information from week to week, but we just want to be able to write it down. So I came across these dry erase sheets at Target. You can look at the package. They are by Post-it. And I thought, well, you could just make a dry erase board on the inside cover of your planner or the back side of your planner, and then you could make lists there. You could record things that, like I said, you don't want to keep, but you just need to write down so that you don't forget. These dry erase sheets, they come in a 3-pack, and all I'm doing is picking one, and then I'm not even measuring, but if you're the anal sort, which I totally understand, you can measure, you can cut it into any shape you want.
You can get real fancy.
I'm just rounding the corners, cutting a rectangle that kind of fits on that front cover. I would recommend putting it on a cover so it's on a sturdy surface, because if you're going to be writing on it weekly and erasing it, it just might get a little worn if you're doing it on a flimsy sheet of paper. I'm peeling off the backing, making sure I wipe off the surface, and then just sticking it on. And it is seriously as easy as that. And I think this is so cool because it can go in your planner. You can, like I said, make one on the back, one on the front. You could do meal planning on one and exercise tracking or anything like that. The back cover of Scribbles That Matter Bullet Planner, which is the planner that I use, has a pocket on it, so it probably wouldn't be the easiest. I bought these Expo fine tip dry erase markers, and I'm just going to show you maybe what I would use it for. I like the fine tip because it's just easier to write than those big chisel tip markers, and there's fun colors. So I'm just doing an example of how you could write a meal plan. Writing all of the days of the week. You could write what you're going to make your family. You could write ingredients you need to pick up, anything like that. And a lot of people, that's not something they need to keep from week to week. They just need to write it down so that they can see it somewhere. And just like that, you can erase and turn it into an exercise planner. These dry erase sheets are no ghosting, super easy to erase. You can also turn it into a to-buy list, marking down all of the stores that you regularly visit in a week, that you get certain things from certain stores. Just keep track of your lists. I know that smartphones, make this totally easy to do, to make lists and everything, but I am so visual. I need it in front of me. I need to write it. I need to check it off a list. The smartphone just doesn't work for me. And if you're still needing more room than that, which I completely understand, we have busy lives these days, you can make what is called a dashboard. So I just used the cover of an old Erin Condren Life Planner because it's very sturdy laminated cover. You could also use like sturdy junk mail that you get, like sturdy cardstock, or a lot of junk mail is sent on really sturdy, like cardboard kind of, or like a cereal box, or just something that's more sturdy than a regular piece of paper. I just had this, and I don't use the Erin Condren Life Planner anymore, so I thought I would make use of it. And I am cutting it to the size of like kind of a page of my planner, and then attaching a dry erase sheet to the one side of it, and I'm saving my extra little piece because, hey, we can reuse that somewhere. And this is just becoming a dashboard. It's something that can move from page to page in my planner. That is another place that you can write down whatever you need to. You can write down Kids' carpooling schedules or babysitting schedules, who's watching your kids while you're at work, or daycare schedules. You could do your meal planning on this little dashboard. Grocery lists, just a brain dump. Sometimes you just got a bunch of stuff in your brain and you need to write it somewhere, but you don't need to keep it. You just need to get it out of your brain. Barf it onto a sheet of paper. You could do a cleaning chart. I think that would be really cool because I don't need to keep track of that. I just need to know what I've done over a week, and it's easy to forget. So you could write what you want to get done each day. Exercise tracker, affirmations, things you want to remember every day, or things to memorize. If you are somebody that likes to memorize Bible verses, or you're in college and you need to memorize formulas or something like that, it might be handy to have that in your planner where you could, reference it whenever you need to or you have a downtime. It might be helpful. So those are the Post-it dry erase sticky sheets. And they have so many uses. I mean, this is just scratching the surface, but I think in planners, it can really free up a lot of room. When your life is too big for your planner, we can make extra room. The second hack I wanted to show you was buying full-size shipping labels, and you can customize your planner by covering up pages in it or elements in it that aren't useful to you or that you don't like the way that they're designed. A lot of people love this Scribbles That Matter bullet planner, but they don't like some things about it. I'm pretty happy with it, but like I'm just doing this one as an example. There's a page in the back that says pen test or something, and then there's another sheet that says mindfulness. Like, I don't think that I will probably use those sheets for that, but I'm just showing you here, if you get that pack of Avery full sheet shipping labels, ignore the head and the frame, just stick one on the page that you want to cover up, and then you can just trim it down. And then you've got a blank surface. Much better than just using whiteout on the things that you don't like, because that's kind of hard to write over and it just doesn't look very nice. But this creates a blank surface for you to just create a brand new page of whatever you want. Now, the color of paper in this planner is a little bit more cream, I realize, than straight white, so it doesn't match the other pages, but in other planners it might not, you might not even see it, because I think most planners are probably more of a whitish paper. So there, you've got a blank sheet and you're free to do whatever you want. One of the big complaints about the bullet planner is people don't like the monthly calendar setup. So this would be an awesome way to personalize that, or if you don't use your habit tracker, cover it up. I'm so glad you guys tuned in today, because I think this could help you, because it's going to help me. Like I said, when your life is too big for your planner, we got to make extra room. I know we all like to write stuff down and check off lists. It's such a happy part of life. So I hope this works for you. I will link to the items I used below in the description box. Please come again and subscribe. Thanks.